This episode of Late Night with Ed Money is brought to you in part by Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant, located in downtown Amherst. And if you're local to them, dial for carryout at 440-985-FOOD. Or go to their website, which is ziggyspubandrestaurant.com. If it's a sporting event that you want to see, don't forget your sunglasses, because they have so many 4K TVs it'll burn your retinas. So go to Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant in downtown Amherst.
We hope you're enjoying your visit here this evening. Now, on with the show.
I'll make it go away. Oh, my bad. You gotta start
Of despair.
Warning, what you're about to hear is an adult show. You will hear anecdotal stories and humorous situations meant for adults. In essence, kids, don't listen or try this at home. Everything you're about to hear is done by drunk, trained professionals. Now enjoy the show.
Deep within the pit of despair. Balls of Christ, dude.
This is Officer Rodney Farva, and you're listening to the hottest show on the net, Late Night with Ed Money.
You're listening to Late Night with Ed. I threw. Hello, my friends. You're listening to Late Night with Ed Money on our website, which is edmoneylive.com, where it's real people have real conversation about life. You can normally hear us on a ton of sites. Just Google Late Night with Ed Money or go to the right-hand side of the site. You'll be able to hit us on all things like, share, subscribe, tell 2 people. Please, audience members, tell 2 people. You don't know how important that is to everything that goes on. But thank you. You're always listening to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Chuck.
What's up?
Bruh.
You know, anytime I hear that, bro, it always makes me think of the Brody Spider. We talked about.
Yes.
You don't see him, but you always hear him. Is the monk?
Hey.
I was expecting to see the monk. Not even an attempt at it.
I gotta get a new monk picture.
And last but not least, always keeping us in balance and check is Insane Oweno. Over here. Is that a little better?
That's a little better, yeah.
Insane Oweno, just like that, right into it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a little better, yeah.
There are so many things I want to get into real quick, but again, like, share, subscribe. Please do that and tell 2 people about the show.
How many?
All the way over to... Konnichiwa!
The ninjas are back and they're feisty.
And even the ninjas are having a rebellion.
I like that.
They're all winded. They haven't been training too hard.
One redhead in the back that threw the star. He's just one star.
He was sitting on like a bale of hay. He didn't even bother getting up. He's like, he's like the Ed Sheeran ninja.
A little shorter than the rest.
He's,
A little chubbier.
He barely fits into his little uniform.
His gi.
He's
got a beautiful voice, though.
Ninja freckles.
They're in the shape of throwing stars.
It's right. He's a ginger ninja.
A ginger?
He's a ginger ninja. I did. It's funny that you said as soon as he came in, for the audience out there that before the mics came on, yes, as soon as he came in, Ewan Wayne just said something that I was talking before you even got here. I was talking to Chuck. I said, should I write it down? And he says, what? I said about blood in my underwear.
Oh.
And the first thing you said when you came in here
Got blood in my underwear.
was blood in your underwear.
I come from a lineage of ESPN in my family.
ESPNers?
Yes.
No, I was going to ask, because have you ever found, and I did, I found blood in my, but not what you think.
Like just a pool of blood?
I think I had it, but it came from, it was on the edges from like where it rubbed.
Right.
It wasn't from any hole. That's what I'm saying.
Edge was right on the tip.
It wasn't from any of my orifices.
No, I didn't have it either. Evidently, I didn't realize, and this is
Did
funny.
you get bit by a brown recluse in your sleep?
Not a brown. Those are killer ones, aren't they?
No, they just make your skin rot. It's no big deal.
That's a flesh rotting one. No, being down. This all come back.
No, keep going with the blood in the underwear.
Okay,
Yeah.
because we'll get back
You
to
ain't
this.
getting out of that one.
Because what it is I get
Bloody stools?
no, because I manscape bloody stool.
Yeah, blood in your underwear. I was just going for the obvious. I don't play slop.
I think mine was from an atomic wedgie.
In 7th grade?
Yeah.
Those don't get. Do they?
Well, I mean, think about it.
Unless you see, that would only happen. The only time I get like bloody stool, you say bloody stool, is one when I've texted him when it's
Hangnail?
when it's an upside down. Look at the
That
look
could go
at
a bunch of different
I
ways.
know. Look at the damn look on his face. I know. Look at Chuck just making himself laugh on that.
That's why I'm here.
No,
It was good.
no,
Me and my big hair tonight.
no. Is that you do get the mutton chops going on?
Oh, dude, that's crazy.
Is when you called it an upside down pear?
Giving birth to an upside down pear?
Because the vitamins I've been taking, I've been not doubling up on them, but I don't double up on them. I'm just saying.
You're up to two Flintstones a day?
I do take. I also added that multivitamin one to my list, in addition to the ashwagandha and everything else that I take.
Well, you call those ones vitamins, and they're. I don't think those are vitamins. They might be some sort of supplement.
You guys
but they're
have
definitely not-
supplement. You guys take something though, don't you? You don't?
I mean, I should, and I have them.
I do.
I mean, not every day. Sometimes I forget.
I take every morning. I take a multivitamin, and
Like a
baby
Centrum
aspirin.
or something?
Something like that, and a baby
Yeah.
aspirin.
A baby aspirin?
Yeah, you're supposed to
it's
for heart health.
Good for your
Really?
I'm allergic to aspirin, so but
But yeah, it's good for your. It's for heart
You
health.
got to be kidding.
And them little orange ones
I
taste
do?
great.
They do.
I never heard of someone allergic. You're the
Yeah.
first
Becky's
person.
allergic to it.
oh yeah,
You got to be kidding.
No.
oh yeah. My lips will swell up, my
Yeah,
eyes,
her,
my throat will
throat
start
closed up and her lips swell up.
It's
Yeah.
it's been a long time, so
Been a while.
It's so anyway, I've been taking them, so it's made my movements.
you're
better.
spotting. So, I mean, he
3
is.
weeks out of the month.
He's starting to spot.
No, only when
Oh.
it's I eat certain things. Like I told him I made
Yeah.
some more stuffed cabbage again, so I get a little bound if I don't take the multivitamin. I think it does. It's a zinc or something in there. And I texted him and said, that's the only time I have, and it's not like blood in my
Maybe you need to cut down on fiberglass.
Yeah, but it's so cheap at this house.
know.
It's
It's
in
filling.
abundance.
And
I'm
it's
looking
filling.
at the ceiling like
With a side
no-
order of asbestos, please.
Right?
It's not.
he's got to get rid of it somehow.
But I on rare when it's one of those kind of movements, that's the only time I get. But it's not like a lot, It's like spot, like you said, just a little.
You don't need like a pad or anything.
A Band-Aid.
Just spit. Look at it. It's on the table. No, it's right by your shirt.
Oh man!
Ew,
I'm
ew.
sorry.
Don't shake his hand on the way out.
Yeah.
I'll watch it before I do it. So-
Yeah, right.
well, no. So that's the only time that I had it. Well, I know I went the other day. I went to the restroom and I, went to go shower. I was going to get ready to shower, and because the POD, the shower that I have Thankfully, this is going to change when I move to the other part of the house.
The other part of the POD.
Did you poop in the shower?
Why wouldn't
You
he?
said you were getting ready to.
Saves that for the sump crock.
Oh,
Yeah.
No. Now, when
Why do
you
you
turn,
think the cake mixer's sitting over by the side of it?
when
that's
you,
a whole nother level.
now because I think he said he has instant on, right?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. So he doesn't do what I'm assuming you guys have the same thing, where you turn on the shower and you got to wait a few minutes for it to get warm.
A few minutes.
Well, I'm not. It's
Sometimes, yeah. I mean,
okay.
I don't have to wait a few minutes. I turn it on. I get undressed. I can get in the shower.
And it's hot.
Yeah.
sometimes like you have a multi-floor house,
Yeah.
so that keeps everything more centralized. If you have a ranch, sometimes
Oh,
the farthest
like this.
away,
I get it.
it takes
Yes.
a while for it to
Dude,
get there.
not a joke. The way the plumbing is here in the POD,
Shower time.
it goes out of the hot water tank, goes to the furthest direction that way, and instead of them teeing off of it, they just double backed and came all the way down here. So there, I know.
Why don't you redo that?
With just the hot or both?
both?
Okay. Well, you know, one advantage that could be that you could have if you did an instant hot, like you already have a loop, because what it does, it has, some of them have a circulating pump. Okay. Which means you set it for a timer or whatever. Like, let's say 5 a.m, you always shower at 4:55. You set it to circulate, and it'll circulate the hot water only.
Oh, you're kidding.
And it's right there at the tap. So you're in an advantage. Usually they have to do, what they do is like an old farmhouse. If you want instant hot and you want
Right.
it to circulate,
Right.
they put like, they go to the farthest point and they link cold and hot water together with this, like a, I don't know, it's like a check valve.
or something.
And they use the cold to circulate back because there's no loop. It
Right.
ends there.
Right.
So they use the cold. So the advantage is you have hot water, but the disadvantage is your cold will run warm for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's how they do it with these.
See-
And that's how they did my fucking house because
Which
they
is brand
plumbed
new.
it in wrong. They
Oh,
put
you're
the
kidding.
wrong one in. It didn't have a circulating.
Yours was brand new.
Right.
too.
It didn't have a circulating thing on the unit they put in. I was like, wait, I paid for the upgrade.
Right.
Well, the whole thing was an upgrade, and I bought even the better one because I wanted the, go for it. They're doing it now.
Right.
And they would not put just a loop back. That's all they had to do.
Right.
They put this stupid valve or whatever. I guess it works okay, but
Not like
I don't program it and stuff.
Right.
And I don't know.
And do you use, a lot of people in these newer homes are using
soap.
But they said, no, we're not redoing it.
They use PEX tube. You
So
know what I mean?
Dries
They use
fucked us.
they use PEX tube, and yours isn't tube. Yours is actual copper. Right?
No,
Yeah. Oh,
it's
really?
plastic.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. And it's now. I think that there's good and bad to that, but the bad part to this,
The good part is no crackheads are going to try to steal your plastic tubing.
right? Right. He's right. Yeah, he's right. But the downfall is if I'm in that shower and someone flushes the toilet, it just goes down to a.
Oh, you don't have any, yeah.
No, to a trickle and gets, if it's cold, it gets nuclear hot, dude. You know, like nuclear hot.
yeah.
And then the
Yeah.
opposite, if someone turned on at the other end of the house, turned on their hot water,
Yeah.
it gets just cubes of ice come out. So
Anyhow, you're
so
get
I
ready
get
to get in the shower.
So I turn on the shower and let the water run for a second, and then I start, undressing, and I look down, and I had a spot about this.
What? That's a lot of blood.
but it was right on my waistline. It was on.
What would be bleeding there?
Evidently I got either
Bit by one of the mice down here?
Pimple or something?
no.
A pimple? How big was it?
Boil?
Yeah.
I've never had a boil. Have you had a boil?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. I maybe I've had a pimple that
Got-
reached boil status,
density.
but I took care of it myself. I never had anything lanced.
Right. I thought.
But a couple. I think I popped something that had a very long hair in it. Like, wow, that was all like coiled up or what?
Yeah.
You know,
And hissing.
Yeah.
Yes. That's exactly it. See,
It was
I get
festering.
I get
Yeah.
those on my chest, not the boils, but I get that on my because your hair.
Ingrown hairs.
Those are your nipples.
No, they're not.
Those are ingrown hairs. He picks them and like a 7-inch hair comes out of each one. Like Rapunzel.
He's like Bo Derek running down the beach.
Got little beads on him.
Yeah.
No,
Instead of 10, he's like 1.5.
Yeah.
because you're hairy.
Point
I
1-0.
rarely.
Do you
But
get,
when I in the shower, I use a loofah. So
now on your back?
Alofa.
This is what happened. Is I had two things going on. Is when I took off my shirt, I noticed one that was on my back.
Ooh.
That if I pick up my shirt, I'll show.
we don't want to see it. Thank you.
Nope.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, I had it right on. It's like right in this area.
Your
Thanks.
spine?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, in that area, I get because it's tough to wash with a washcloth. I use
We all have a back,
I do this with a washcloth.
and
You know what I
we
mean?
don't have that problem.
Yes, you do. You
Sorry.
can't tell
No,
me.
you use a back brush in the shower?
What do you mean a back brush?
It's a brush on a stick for your back?
No, I don't. I
Like
don't.
he said, a loofah type thing.
Yeah.
See, I didn't like loofah.
There's
used
different kinds.
my ex used to have a long.
Suction cup dildo.
Oh.
That's probably why you got blood in your underwear.
You could use the truck rim clean brush. They're like a long handle, and they're real
There you go.
soft. Yeah.
They make all different kinds of loofahs. They make
Yeah.
nylon ones.
Yeah.
They make,
And she
the
used to-
real ones.
Long
The
and
barbecue grill
and
brush.
Yeah.
I would use that, not the barbecue, but I would use that. And then we read a thing saying that bacteria stays.
You
in
sat
those.
down with some people and you
Not to be,
read
not
about
to
I
be
did.
confused
Was it
with
your
all
book-
the other
your book
bacteria.
club?
his committee.
Like, yeah, and they said that there's bacteria can build up in those.
He set all his stuffed animals up in a semicircle and listen, you guys.
Everyone turn to page 4.
Who's with me?
You with the butthole. Over here now. Sit on my lap.
No, so that's what it was. And they even recommended like a loofah. Say you had a loofah that you actually put it in your dishwasher to sanitize.
Well, like I
it.
said, why
Yeah.
can't you just get the nylon one or a back brush?
I never thought of getting a back brush for the back.
Yeah.
Well, I
Well-
must have had a pimple on the back, and
I don't even know where to go with this.
Right.
Well, I didn't think of it.
I never
because-
thought of getting a back brush for my
I never
back.
thought about using hand lotion on my hands.
Well, he does.
Yeah.
That's Jergens. No, it's just so.
Sure.
What do you use foot powder for?
Got me. But his balls have never smelled so fresh.
That's right.
I made that mistake.
What?
Don't ever.
You mixed up your Dr.
The
Scholl's foot powder?
medicated. Yeah. I needed to, and I had heavy chafing. So it was like raw from sports or soccer or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
And
You get
I was
swamped-
at someone
swampy.
else's house and they were like, I was like, do you have any like powder or something? They're like, oh, check under the car. And I went and I was like, oh, it's like, it looked like Gold Bond or whatever,
Yeah,
but
but
it
it
wasn't.
wasn't?
It was like
Cornstarch.
heavy mentholated, medicated powder. And I put it on there and it burned so bad. It was on fire.
Well, he's
Fire.
He's the one that got me on. There was two. One was monkey butt or something. That
Yeah,
butt
I had
powder,
that,
yeah.
and then the other one was the gold bond.
Gold Bond, yeah.
Yeah, he got me on those, and those work because it's really, and it's not cornstarch.
You feel like you got a York peppermint patty
Yeah.
in your pants.
Right.
you do.
They have a spray version that's pretty
Oh,
amazing.
I tried the
but it's
spray.
very cold.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
It's very.
I did not like that.
Where'd my
spray.
wiener go?
He's like,
I have an
I'm
innie.
in here, Wayne.
Yeah.
I'll be back out when it
Oh.
warms up. See you in the
All of
summer.
a sudden, that was like an Orthodox Jew or whatever.
with your big foreskin.
Yeah.
All you had was a foreskin. Nothing
That's
else.
all I had.
in a big.
A big old sack.
Yeah.
Your wiener was just like all
Yeah.
curled up inside on it. Like,
A stack of buttons and an orange peel. It was gone.
so anyhow,
Look at that.
you had blood in your underwear.
So I had it. I noticed it on the back at first because I took off my shirt and I thought, man, I must have had a pimple on the back. And you know, sometimes when you scratch,
yeah, in your sleep or something.
yeah, and you rip
Or when
off
you're
the-
awake.
and you
just
rip off
walking
the
around.
tip, dude. That's the worst. It starts bleeding through your shirt. I mean, it's a worst. Well, what happened was when I was pulling my pant, I was like, there. I mean, it was like this.
So you
big.
had a spot of blood on your back and a spot of blood
Yeah,
in your underwear?
right?
You have leprosy. Well, Ed, you had a good run.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
It was because I, with that date and stuff, I manscaped, and I thought just
you had high hopes and it didn't pan out.
Easy now.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Thank God.
She probably on your date she saw the spot of blood on your
Yeah.
shirt and she's like, no way.
Dude, he
Yeah.
ain't kidding when he said thank God.
Just think if she would have went down there and like, saw this like bloody mess. Like,
She's like, did you have barbecue sauce?
yeah, are you on your period?
No, it did. So what happened was must have had an ingrown hair. Now, have you guys ever gotten on your waistline an ingrown hair or anything
I
like that?
never have.
Or an irritation, like you said, like
Yeah, I've had one like
on the
yeah.
belt line?
Yeah.
'Cause I
know
know-
what you mean. We've talked about that before.
I know some guys that are bigger and have Dunlaps, you know what I mean, with the stomach Dunlap. over
Really?
the-
You've discussed this with them?
I have asked them. Because they'll get an irritation under.
Oh, okay.
Like under
They show you
for lack of better words, like the fat roll.
The fold.
Yeah, under the fold.
soap and water.
And they use the powder. They use the Gold Bond.
Well, I'm saying that's after the fact.
Yeah, well,
You know.
well,
Yeah, you got to shower.
and I know my dad had problems with that when I had to take care
Yeah.
of it for him. It's a sight.
Yeah.
It's a horror story.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
But
So anyhow.
I pulled out and I'm like, oh my God. And this was the worst, dude. I looked down. I'm like, what the hell did I do? And I must have irritated the.
What are you doing with your hands? Did you see what he was doing with his hands?
What's that? He's like, I must have.
He was irritating it.
He was doing the wave.
Yeah.
He was like breakdancing.
So I'm trying to explain if this is the irritation, like like the
Oh.
belt must have irritated and taken the head off, like you say
It couldn't heal, right?
it couldn't heal, so it started bleeding. So
And then it would bleed again
Then
and
I
get
made
bigger,
the-
then bleed again and get bigger.
well,
Yeah.
what I did was I thought, well,
So you basically had a wound,
I didn't
an open wound.
sore.
Yeah.
Gaping.
have
Gaping
open sore,
wound.
but this is the thing that tied in where I wanted to ask you about. Remember we talked about Dr. Pimple
Yeah. Pimple popper.
Pimple Popper.
Love that show.
Well, because I saw this thing, I was like, oh, I got ingrown hair, and I could feel a little lump. So I made the mistake.
Of confusing it with your testicles?
Did you try to pop it?
What?
And what I did, they say
You can't pop an ingrown hair, right? I thought you had to like get it out.
Well, you already had an opening, so it probably was a good time to do it, even though a lot of discharge might have come out of that thing.
How much came out?
Yeah.
I was shocked.
He's Rumpelstiltskin. Oh, wait, no, that's the guy that slept.
Right. No.
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel had the long hair.
Right. He had like one little Rapunzel hair.
That was Rip Van Winkle's a sleeper.
Right. What did I say? Rumpelstiltskin. What did he do?
He weaved hay into gold.
Did he really?
Did he? I don't know. All these guys are weaving gold or sleeping.
Wow.
I don't know. But I
And
thought,
we
I don't
pubes.
recall that.
And weaved pubes into crabs.
Oh,
Anyhow,
yeah.
so you were squeezing this thing.
I squeezed before I went into the shower, because I thought,
Hey, let's get rid of it.
Right.
especially if it's got the hard nodule. So I squeezed, and the stuff that came out of this thing,
So it's been there for a minute.
Well, yeah, but unless it's an irritation and it's on the belt line, because have you ever had an under the skin pimple?
Yes. And it gets
Yeah.
red and they hurt
It
to touch
hurts.
it, but they will not pop.
I get those on my nose or here
Yeah.
Do you?
sometimes.
From your glasses? From
No, my glasses are just cheaters. I only use
You
those
could-
here and there.
You
yeah.
could get a pair of needle nose and they still won't pop.
Oh. But yeah, a subterranean pimple.
Well, the only reason I do this is because my sister always told me if
Subdermal.
you get blackheads, you get stuff like that, you do the squeeze to get it out. You know what I mean? So I said, I'm going to squeeze. And the stuff that came out of this, I was shocked to shit. And then it started bleeding. And then I went into the shower because I thought,
Almost bled to
Oh,
death.
that'll sting.
it's exactly the soap hit it. And I use,
All that raw hamburger.
His body's not used to the soap.
Right.
It coiled away. It's a pretty gross show so far.
It's funny.
It's pretty gross.
This is, but I want to describe it. That was the first, and I was shocked at first.
You're single?
Who would have thought?
Isn't that weird?
What does that
I
mean?
would,
I know that this has to happen to other people.
I'm sure it does.
But a lot of times it's not aired.
Right, and they don't talk about it. 'Cause
Aaron- yeah, right.
That's the thing. That's
that's
the
here
reason,
to just like get rid of the
the stigma.
yeah.
Is it because that's
of,
the thing?
of pimple popping.
That's the beauty
Right.
of what
Should be cherished.
for me, I'm going to say just for me, for the audience members out, the reason I like the show is because all these years I've been able to talk about things like this that these guys wouldn't talk about unless someone like me brought it up. And I think I'm crazy.
well, we do too. So we're on the same page there.
Just think of all that therapy you've gotten through the years from the show.
Yeah.
For free.
That helped you to stay single.
And jobless.
I mean, look. Yeah.
Oh, and bald.
Oh, yeah.
You're not helping. That's all for another show because now I still even
What are you talking about? We're here to help you
Oh,
and pick you. We're here to lift you up,
right. Oh God,
fatty.
You can. See that look? That's a look. Go to the YouTube, the Rumble, all the other
All right.
stages. You can see their faces. I want to say that, and then I decided to go out.
Well, let's get on to number 2.
Is that the the Twisted?
No, we didn't even do number 1 yet.
Yeah, kind of. Well,
I'm sorry, number 1. Yeah,
the mattress.
yeah.
That I finally got it in. My
You got your new mattress.
new
in.
mattress in. It's
So you're sleeping upstairs now.
not yet. I just got the mattress in. I gotta get. I'm one of those people. I want everything out so I can go in.
And start anew.
It's right.
He's having postpartum with his stuffed animals.
Oh, they'll be there for the party.
They'll be there.
They're not up there yet.
Orgy on the new bed.
It's really big. He'd be amazed. I'm going to take a photo of it.
It's no mega bed. It's going to take a lot to impress
It's not
Wayne.
it's a California king.
Okay.
And so I first of all
Each of the dogs has
Just
one
like
of those
2
in
inches
the other
longer or
room.
something.
no,
it's
it's
2 inches higher, I thought.
it's big, dude.
Well,
It's
length
like-
or width.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's not a square because a king.
Yeah.
a king is
It's
square.
the same width as a regular king. It's just like 2-3 inches longer, which you
in
don't
the shape
need.
of California.
Well,
You're
no,
not tall.
right. No, I like it. I'm happy. Except it's brand new. The mattress wasn't like
Where did you get this brand new mattress?
my brother got it from a guy.
He knew a guy.
Got it from a guy.
He's got a mattress guy. But you know what? No matter how good it is or how bad it is, if you go and spend the money on a good topper,
Mattress topper.
like a memory foam at like Sam's Club or Costco, it's like 3 or 4 inches thick. You'll never regret it.
What I'm tickled pink about this brand new mattress, it has
no stains.
No, it only has one small one.
No, it doesn't have any stains. Well, there might be one. No,
There's a hole.
he said that
Waist high.
earlier.
Waist
he said
high.
the exact same thing. No,
They had to break it in.
It's big. It has a very thin. I was so tickled on both sides, both things, because sometimes these mattresses only have it on one side.
So you can flip your mattress.
Yeah, so
So
you-
it's not memory foam then.
It's not, no.
No, and it's like he said, it's like laying on the sidewalk because it's a firm mattress.
I don't really know. He just told me it was
Yeah,
hard
yeah.
as a rock. So
Okay,
I said,
so-
what, like sleeping on the sidewalk?
So
He's
yeah,
like, yeah.
So I got the mattress in, but I need to get. You can get not a topper like you're saying that's foamy. There's one that's spongy, kind of, that is
Cheaper. That's where you're headed. It's where he's headed.
I know.
that it was given to me for my bed. So
Yeah.
I tried to see if it would fit on this bed.
Not so much.
Not so much.
Well,
'cause
no, when
I
it's
put
a
it-
different size,
I
it
put it
won't
on
fit.
and it
Yeah.
went, came
Yeah.
together
Yeah.
like a trap. Like if you laid in the center,
Yeah.
it all came
Yeah.
up on me. I'm like,
So you're gonna have to go on like Amazon or something, and
yeah, and get it. One of those little. It's not foamy, but you can kind of go over and stretch.
Is it a
over
Just a
protector?
mattress pad.
mattress pad?
Regular,
Yeah, not a
plain
topper.
old, maybe
Yeah.
waterproof or whatever.
in case of night spills.
Yeah.
So but I want to get it all on there and get
Or
get
day spills.
So get it all together, and so I'm tickled pink about that. So a lot will change. The POD in the future will change. So I'm happy.
I would
about
hope
that.
so.
Yeah, I'm happy about that. So I did want to just say
How
there
did
was-
you get it in there?
I was gonna have
we talked about this. That's how
yeah,
you threw
I
your
got it
shoulder out.
in.
My bad.
And then my brother helped me get the other one out, and we dragged it. And we're gonna just throw the old one into one of the random beds in case a guest stays over.
That's rude.
Like you.
Why would they sleep in a separate bed if you're having someone stay over?
Not a female companion.
I get top bunk.
Not a female companion. Yeah.
All right, I'm done with you. Go in the spare room with
Right.
the old mattress.
But do you know what the bedroom has?
Squish.
This is what I love. My mom and dad's bedroom has mirrored closet doors. So, that face, he said he never had a mirror above his bed,
No.
but I'm going to have a giant mirror face.
So you can like watch yourself whacking? Make those like rock star faces.
right. Yeah, the porno man where you put your arm up.
I was
this
talking
and-
like the guitar players.
Don't tell me you do that, do you?
No, God, no.
Do you make the O face?
When I'm playing guitar?
Not when you're playing guitar, when you're in a romantic embrace.
No, I do not make the O face. Oh. Oh. No. No.
Do you
I'm
tell,
lucky to have someone in there with me.
do you tell the lucky Beck when you strip? Do you get out of a robe and you're like, "This is all yours"?
I'm like, stand back. About to let the tiger out of the cage. You know what I mean? That's not a tiger, but close enough. There he is.
this is
More accurate.
Can I tell you how bad I hate and love you? Because this is where the audience, you guys out there in audience, go again, like, share, subscribe, go to YouTube and all the ones. Many times over the years, rarely I've had a couple of you. I always have those fucking Chuck moments where I say, God damn it, he'll say something.
Yeah.
Have you had this where he'll say something and you don't think about it?
Oh yeah, I text him right away on it.
He does.
Yeah, I usually do.
Okay,
yeah.
then you get it. You get that fucking Chuck did it to
Sure.
me again. He'll say something that you're like, oh, no big deal. And then sure as shit, it pops in the old noodle. Like
There it is.
Yep.
right there it is. Well, one time we were talking about romantic interludes and all that stuff. This was a while ago. And about, you always wonder what everyone else is like when they're doing it. And I've
That's usually in the morgue during his romantic trysts.
No, I've had the thoughts of, because, you're never, it's not that you're not serious.
I'm never serious.
I just can't imagine how you in your dating life were
Oh, I would do
able-
magic tricks.
Because you're
I
never
would make like my wiener
serious.
disappear in their vagina.
Oh, that's a good one.
Things like that.
No,
They called me CPAP Copperfield. Ta-da!
that I always, many times I thought when I was,
CPAP and Roy.
when I was with,
Weenie.
when I, say I,
Sorry. Might have to wait it out.
Oh, wow. There we go.
Did you say
Sorry.
weenie? Is that what he said? No, I've been sitting around and say I'm talking to a girl whenever. I always go, wonder how Chuck would, because many
Handle
times.
this situation.
See, wait, he gives me horrible dating advice.
I give you the best advice.
No,
you
you
know what? You get what you pay
not.
for.
You,
You want to pay me? The advice might get a little better. Right now, you're getting shipped
Kind
out
of
of
got
my
a point
ass.
there.
I think what it is he gives me advice just to see if, like, so harebrained, just to see, just there.
Just to see
You'll
if
follow it.
Just to see if I follow it, and then if I do, and I come back and go, fucking Chuck did it to me again.
I don't know what he's talking about.
But I'll do stuff like, Chuck will tell me, yeah, Ed, girls, this is how girls are, and they dig on. Okay, prime example. This girl I'm trying to have on the show, she's in a band, and I've been talking to her, but Chuck will tell me, this is how you talk to young girls, because this is how the young
I never
people.
said how to talk to young girls.
You'll give me advice on how women are,
Not really.
and you'll say nowadays women.
No, that's not me. I don't know what he's talking about. I think this one's made up in your head.
No, it's not. No,
Yeah.
it's
I
not.
believe it.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
He'll give me, and then I've been out, and I'm like,
I only give you advice on situations you've had.
okay, right. I'm in a situation,
Like,
and
Ed's like, I was in the library and pulled my wiener out. And I'm like, well, you probably should do that in the nonfiction erotica. It's got a wiener in his hand. It's got a wiener in his hand.
He's out on a date.
Right. Oh, God.
Take our advice, Ed.
But the wiener's not his. And
Oh, dude, did I tell you this? That when I went out to go see that band, and this is on there, Twisted Halo, great guy, Joe Hall from
Okay.
Twisted Halo wants to come on.
yeah,
And
he's a good dude, man.
I went out to that club, not the club, the 5 Points.
Okay, a bar.
And he bought a bar, and he was playing there with his whole band. In fact, I'm going to be putting a video up of it that I'm working on.
With his whole band?
Not just him. It wasn't acoustic.
Okay, he was playing there with his whole band.
Yeah.
God, you make me feel so bad talking sometimes. He's just like my grammar is on or something.
I'm just sitting in waiting,
See that?
just waiting to pounce on you.
He's like in the tall grass.
I am. Yeah.
He's peeking out from behind his mic.
He's got it locked and loaded, man. He's locked and loaded, waiting. And so I went to that place, 5 Points, and again, dude, their bathroom, I'm liking it, except
Is
when
this a new place? Or?
It's the old poorhouse.
it's the old poorhouse.
Oh, okay.
The only thing I'm not liking is they cleaned up their bathroom, but they still have that one urinal that if you open up the door and the girls is right here, they see you peeing.
So what?
That can work to your advantage.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It would work to my advantage. How about
Right.
you?
Same here.
Turn and pee in that direction, just wave.
They'd be like,
Right, yeah.
look, that girl can stand peeing up.
Oh, that hurts. That just.
Did I say stand peeing
Yeah,
up?
I was
He's
trying to
standing
figure.
up.
You threw me for a loop.
That's right. So I went in there and the band was playing, and this is where a side note on that is I saw him, so he wants to come on.
Right on.
But while I was there, I saw that one guy. Remember I told you where he said that the girl that I walked at this was that bar, walked past, and she did this on my chest, and
She brushed your chest with her hand.
and he said it was that
Yeah.
the dude that was with her, he and I were talking, and I said, hey, man, so I said, can I tell you a kind of a funny, odd story? And he goes, what? And I told him that story, the whole scenario that happened. So he goes, and I go, why? He said, I had a problem and had to break up with her.
Well, that's your in.
Yeah. She
not
couldn't
even-
keep her hands off other dudes.
That she was a little
Handsy?
Handsy.
promiscuous.
Rhymes with.
Touchy feely.
You were on it.
She was promiscuous.
Yeah.
So I was right in saying when she did the brush that she was in the eye contact. And I even told him, I said,
So did you look her up yet?
no.
I know
Why
you
not?
stalked her on Facebook.
No,
Go get it.
No, I ain't going to do that.
Why?
That's,
They broke up.
Yeah.
yeah, but that's a buddy's.
A bro code?
Yeah.
Are you good
It's
friends
your
with this dude?
No, you're not friends with him.
When you break
You're an
up,
acquaintance.
bro code is over, dude, after breakups.
Yeah.
No, there's still some bro code there.
Right.
but-
There's
Well,
some
if you're
bro
not
code.
gonna, I'm gonna see if she needs a ride home.
There it is again, Ed. Bam! You take your foot out the door.
I was waiting
Wait.
again.
He was in the
Yeah, I
conference.
was.
He's
like,
Why don't you? Yeah. I mean,
Uber Wayno in the waiting.
You said she was really attractive, and with a look like that,
God.
that's good for a couple things.
Yeah.
And
A
you
good
could do-
wienering.
You could do all those things in one night,
and then move on. 'cause
Really?
She's probably already with a dude, so it doesn't
and it'll
matter.
be better for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get it out of your system.
You'll grow as a person.
Is this
You
one
need
of
to get
those-
all that backed up venom out of you.
It's true.
Yeah.
He broke up with her, so it's game on. Now, if she would have broke up with him, then it would be a little different. You don't
Right.
want to fuck the dude over.
Right.
it,
Right.
But since he said I'm done with her, guess what?
Yeah,
You're
Wienering
fair,
on.
your fair seconds.
that's good. That's healthy for you. I'm serious. And then
Okay.
these moments won't be such a big deal if you just keep kind of doing it over and over. It'll be more like
I just worry taking someone
What?
that I know.
you're the one with the open sore.
Yeah.
Well, she should be worried.
No shit.
He's got one of those Band-Aids, those big,
The big ones?
Yeah.
The ones that are under the chicken
Yeah.
in the grocery store?
the ones that no one uses in the box. Those square ones.
Unless you wrecked on your BMX
a
bike.
whole
Yeah.
bunch of those little round ones
Yeah.
all stuck together.
Yeah.
Because that's all that was
Right.
left. There's
You
like
try to make that square one work on the end of a
like
finger or something. No.
15 of those little teeny
Yeah.
tiny ones.
Looks like that's worse.
Listen,
It looks like a
whoever
big flesh-colored ghost.
whoever needs that one needs to go to the hospital because that thing's big, Like
They did. And always, there was always one. That or the one
that'll
that had,
cover a bullet hole.
It ain't gonna save your life, but it'll
No.
keep the blood in one area.
Here, put pressure on it.
Here, get the big Band-Aid. It's time for the big Band-Aid.
Yeah, get the big one. It's at the end of the box. But yeah, I
it's
mean,
the last crayon in a box.
Yeah.
It's just,
Oh, we don't have it anymore. I used it for an umbrella.
so what do you have to lose? If she
I
sees your
guess,
big
maybe-
Band-Aid and still goes for it?
maybe you're right. Maybe
She's
I
like, do you have a
should.
colostomy bag? No.
You said she was younger. She was
She
hot.
was.
Well,
Oh, my
just get that in under your belt.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should. I don't know.
It beats the dirt that's getting under it.
Yeah. Because I'm sure that looks pretty heinous.
Oh God! Yeah. Well, speaking of, I went up there. I was doing a little helping Monk out. You know,
Okay.
going over just the little stuff, just dumb stuff that I'm holding the light. You know,
Yeah.
I'm doing. Yes. Go ahead. He's writing something down. Right, up and down, doing the light. Well, I'm over his house. So he goes, "Hey, let's go out to lunch." For just because I'm over there helping, blah blah blah.
Okay.
I'm basically giving him time. That's it. He's like, someone's up preoccupying the time and taking
Comedic relief.
comedic relief. Dude, he's got it. He's got the perfect problem. Like you always say, when you touch one thing, Chuck, in a house, and like 85 other things go wrong.
Dude, I know.
It is. And he's in that boat where that. You change what's an outlet? You're going to change an outlet to $3.
Something you plug in.
No, I know. I know.
Thank you, Wayne. I'm sure the audience already knew that.
I'm saying the price.
I'm an electrician.
It's a $3 part.
Trained
that
professional.
You're
or
going to change
whatever.
it out, and it turns to like $5,000 later.
Yeah.
because you find out that's what's happening to him. Where
Oh.
he's doing one little thing that's turned into everything going, and it's cascading. It's
Yeah.
poor guy. So he says, "Hey, let's go to lunch." After some over this place, and I said, no problem, let's go. And we went. Now I was thinking it was St. Patty's Day. All right. Now, do you guys do? I know he doesn't because you're not a big crowd.
I don't like crowds.
I don't like
guy.
crowds either.
Okay. Oh, you don't do it either, right?
No, I just
Yeah.
don't like crowds like that. Yeah.
Right. So you
But
don't,
I mean, I've been guilty of it. But
Right,
in the
right, absolutely.
It's been years since I,
right.
And if I do go out, I'm going to the quiet bar.
Right.
Right.
See, he and I were talking about this. This is where it goes with that. Is that I'm not. When we went, I thought first of all we're going for lunchtime.
So you should be good.
It should be good with the kegs and egg guys should have already gone out because they go out 6 a.m. Some of
Yeah.
these bars open
Yeah.
and people
I
that
know Ziggy's is going all day with live
Yeah.
music. So
okay.
Which is our sponsor, by the way.
Yes,
Yes.
that's
And
exactly.
you should check him out if you're ever in Amherst.
Yes.
fun.
So right. Yes. Please do. And so that's exactly what we were thinking. Kegs and egg.
You're going to try to hit the lull.
And we were so close. We went in, and he goes.
What time was it? About
One.
oh,
see, that
I know. I
should've
think a band started at noon, and there was one
Okay.
before that. I think.
Well, I know that Joe Hall from that band went to. He was like 2 to 5. All right.
Oh, okay.
So we were thinking exactly like he said, in between the lull, that they should be. There
Yeah,
should be
the morning drinkers should be out.
People don't just leave and then come back an hour later for the band. They're just there.
Yeah, but usually if you start at 6, you're kind of done by
Yes.
noon.
Yeah, I agree
You're
with
home
that.
napping by
I agree with
Because,
that.
dude, remember the days when we were younger, the going out? I mean, I did it in my 30s, maybe once in a rare 40, going to St. Patty's Day. It just got the idea of this, when you're
Right.
Yeah, I cherish.
That's why I don't like going downtown for the parade.
right
I
now.
have no interest in.
Now, do you because you go to concerts and stuff, does it bother you when it's one thing when you say, okay, there's a good crowd, but when you're kind of tight in,
Oh, I hate it.
does that bother?
I hate it.
Because he and I aren't good on
like,
crowds.
even on an airplane, I'll pay extra to have
The big seat.
the emergency row or a bigger seat or whatever I can.
Well, you're
Buy the
tall,
whole
though.
row. I want the whole row.
Yeah, end of the row.
Nobody's sitting next to me.
Right.
Fuck them.
See, you guys are taller. You guys are taller, so I understand that.
Yeah.
But I just don't like.
trade tables.
I don't like an airplane. I'll have to either sit forward and let people have the armrests, or if I'm back, they're not going to get the armrest. It's
Right.
I don't think you have to be that big to have that happen. Either.
No, those seats are so small
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh,
Well,
despicably small.
Some seats are like that in the stadium or arenas. And,
So they could fit 10 more people in that row.
right. So we went in and it was packed. I mean, it was there. So I thought, well, maybe we'll find a table way in the back. Well, come to find out, they took some tables out.
Yeah. Did you go upstairs?
standing room, yeah.
No, they didn't have it open. Did they?
I didn't even look.
Neither did I. Don't.
There was too many people downstairs to
Then they
even
probably had it open.
even make the upstairs fun.
Yeah. So this is a funny.
Well,
so,
people rarely go upstairs. That's why I like it up there.
Right.
I didn't know that they had it open normally for.
The front section,
Yeah, the front part.
like that overlooks the front of the street.
Okay,
The street.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I
That's
didn't
like
know
its
that.
own little section. Then the rest is like the banquet rooms, kind of.
Yeah.
Right, much further in the back, yeah.
Yeah, but if you like a lot of times if it's packed, go upstairs.
But he's expanding. That
Oh, yeah,
place is
but-
going to be massive.
to next door, right? He
Oh
bought
yeah,
the
he's
big
got
house.
big
all the-
garage doors and stuff over coming out. You can open up and then have
Is
like an
Ben
outdoor.
Franklin still open?
Yes.
Okay, because I got to get in there and get some old Universal Monster movie models before they close.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow,
So
Thank you.
great. Just sharing that.
Yeah, so he and I go and we walk around and there's no way, there's no
There's no
and-
seats.
and there's no seats. Everybody's in green. In fact, I got stopped by one girl going in.
By the
she
time we
pinch
get
you?
out of there, Ed's wearing green beads.
I was.
Oh, the ones that say Bud Light.
The girl gave me because I knew that one girl. She
She
stopped
wanted
me.
to see your boobs.
So I said,
Don't we all?
hey, I told Monk, I says, let me stop. Let me just say hi because one person texted me. I didn't even. They were so packed. Rude Rick was there, eating. So he said, yeah, and look at the look on his face. Yeah, he was there eating. Shocker.
Yeah.
And so
Dude likes to eat out.
So
Yeah.
Monk says,
Nom,
Monk says, how about we go? There's a wing place over by this place for the audience. If you're not there, we have a Five Guys. And
Did you get the Detroit wings?
wait?
The story thickens.
So he-
Wait, where's this place?
Myers parking lot.
right in
Okay.
Cooper Foster.
Amherst.
There's a Five Guys over
Yes.
there now.
A
Yeah.
Penn Station, a
Station,
Five Guys, and a
Five Guys.
Detroit Wing Company.
Oh, that's across the street.
No,
Oh,
it's
wait a minute.
It's in the Myers
parking lot.
parking lot.
Oh, really?
Across from
yeah,
Marathon.
Yeah.
I thought it was just Chick-fil-A.
No,
that's
no.
in the other part of the parking lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's a Bigsby's coffee in there too.
I remember that too. Okay.
Yeah,
All
so-
right,
so
there's
he goes-
a lot of new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyhow, Detroit Wing Company's
So
in there.
he says, how about we go to this, what's it called?
Detroit Wing Company.
Detroit Wing Company. And I'm like, okay, good. And he says, yeah, we drove separate. He says, just meet me there. And I said, let me just say hi to these people. Great. No problem. We'll meet there. So we get there and in the parking lot. So we walk. Now, this is the first time I've been there. I didn't even know that place existed.
Yeah, I never been there before either. Let's go try it.
Right. Let's go try it. So, because you even said go in there. So I go, first of all, they have two, Monk, did they have two tables and that's it, right?
Yeah, it's a carry-out place.
It's basically you order carry out. This is the thing. So we go in, there was a couple guys ahead of us and they've got this like a wall that is
the menu is the wall.
the menu's the
Okay.
wall, but it's a screen, so it's thing. But this is the thing. So he looks at it, and 5 wings was like $17.95.
Ah, really?
It was insane. I so wanted to try it too, and it's like I can't do it.
Wait, he was gonna buy lunch too. So we go in, and I look at the thing, I look at that, and I said, it's 5 wings, like $17.90, and I swear to you, he goes, look this. So I look over at him when I hear, and I go, I don't want to, you're right. You don't want it. So I go, do you want? And he goes, go somewhere else.
There's a wing stop right across the street, basically.
Well, I mean, there's better things than wings right there.
Right.
We just wanted to try it because it was the new place.
Sure.
We wanted to try it, but I thought.
So did you go to Five Guys or where'd you go?
Penn
wait.
Station.
So yeah.
Oh, I like Penn Station.
So this is
Me too.
So
I didn't know there was one over there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, first of all, he was and there wasn't everything. I think was a la carte too. That you
At the wing place? I don't know.
They had combo deals, but it was like shit I didn't want in a combo.
Oh, right
Right.
on.
And like coleslaw and mac and cheese, and I want to eat wings.
Right, I'm here for
Yeah,
wings.
right.
That's all
Throw
I
some
want.
celery in there with them.
And give me a big red pop.
I got 9 cases of beer sitting at home.
Yeah, it needs something to burn my mouth or too salty to make me drink.
Right. So we're looking at it, and this she's just waiting there for us to order.
Yeah.
And then,
But the funny thing was the guy that went in right before us, he walked out too.
Did he really?
Because of the prices?
Yeah.
yes.
I can't believe that.
Yeah. And so these not kidding. The people that were ahead of us, so, they walk, so we go up and she says, you want anything? And Monk goes, yeah, let's go over to
Penn Station.
Penn Station.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, I haven't had Penn Station since Akron. I think they had one in Kent or Akron
Yeah.
down there
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
So I said, it's been a long time. I don't even know what they really have. So
Subs.
They're good.
I didn't know, so we go in and all the people left that place and were ahead of us at this Penn Station. So this is the thing. So I look over and I go, holy cow. And he turns to me and says, because I'm looking past the menu, past the girl taking money, at the people making the food.
Yeah.
And there was this really cute girl that was cooking or something. She was she the manager maybe or something? And I swear to you, I look over and I go, holy cow. And the look on his face, if you could see, he goes, no, you don't hit on her. I'm like, what?
I said,
You did.
I told you, don't hit on girls in here because my daughter's friend works in here.
Oh, that'd be awkward.
Yeah.
I go, what? She
Plus,
looks
yeah, like if you're playing for CYO, you're not going to do an NBA pickup game.
Yeah.
Way out of your league.
Yeah. Maybe the
Shot down by a 17-year-old.
Even if you have a good line.
say that.
Even if you say, hey, you want to check out my belt line pockmarks?
And if you play your cards right, you can see my open wound on my back.
He even wrote it down. Look, go to the face. You can see the look on these guys' face, man. Yeah. So I was like,
shit.
dude, she's really cute. And I'm like, God damn it.
So was the girl that touched you and gave you an eye, and you're scared to even you don't want to.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll go back to that.
What was that guy's name?
I won't say that. I don't want to say that.
Do you know it? You
Yeah.
remember
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's nobody to you.
It might be a friend. But
Yeah,
an
so-
acquaintance or a friend.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Yeah. And so,
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he would be like, dude, go for it. I wish you well. Because it didn't turn out well for him, and he walked away.
shit,
He
right?
walked. So.
Right. But so we order, and this is the first time I've had, again, a long time,
Yeah, I like their stuff.
It's good though.
Their cookies are amazing.
cookies.
The chunk chocolate chip cookies.
Did you see cookies there?
Yeah, they're by the cash.
Yeah, where you cash out with where the
But
lemonade
this one's
is.
different. No,
Yeah, wait,
this one doesn't. It's
right.
not laid out like that.
Really?
I was confused.
I go to the one in
Yes.
Avon.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
this is what
Every one of them
Yes.
is you walk in and you order, and then you go all the way down the line to the very end, and that's where the register
And you
the
pay and everything
lemonade
there.
Right.
and the cookies. No, you pay right.
Oh,
Because I walk
Well,
away
look
and she's
where
like,
you're at.
"Whoa, no, you got to come here and pay."
I
And
think
I'm
it's a
like,
demographic thing
That's
because you're like,
right. Well,
right
this is
there
what I
on
was
the
gonna
edge
say, is I haven't been there a long time. So we order, and he just goes and just starts walking away, and
Yeah.
she goes,
"Well, I've only been to like every
he's
other
buying.
one. Every other one in Ohio is how you do it."
Right.
And she's like, "No, you pay here." I go, "What?"
right. I'm like,
It's never been.
yeah, because she's looking at me. He's buying me
You
lunch.
got your pockets out.
Yeah.
Get your district manager
Hey,
here
maybe
right now.
maybe
I
we
got-
should get the wing place to sponsor us so we can afford to
Right.
eat there. Here's a $20 gift card. You get a monthly wing.
Wing of the month. We're in the wing of the month club.
Yeah. But the good thing is it's the leg and the flat part hooked together still.
And so even the little cripple part.
Even the pointed end, yeah, where you could just you can almost eat half of that.
the 1-5.
I've been known to chew off,
Everybody gets
chew
one.
off the little cripple part.
Oh, on a rotisserie chicken, if it's
Yeah.
good and dry, you can eat
Yeah.
that whole pointer finger. The whole pointer.
I see
right?
you call it the pointer. I call it the little cripple part.
Whatever. Same thing.
Yep. You know
Yeah.
what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Get the little thing on it.
It's the little what's the Christmas Carol kid with the crutch?
Timmy.
It's
It's Timmy's crutch.
No, it's not Timmy.
it's not Timmy, is it?
Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim.
No.
Yeah.
Is it Tiny Tim?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little Tiny Tim with
It's
the
the
crutch.
Tiny Tim wing.
God bless us, one and all. I think I got the tip of his crutch.
So we order, and dude, I got their cheesesteak, which was phenomenal.
Oh, that's what I get. Yeah.
It was phenomenal. She goes, "You want everything on it?" I'm like, "Oh, give me everything."
Look at that. Of course I do. I'm paying.
And you know what's really good on that I tried recently? The banana peppers
I love
and
banana
pizza
peppers.
sauce. I got pizza sauce on it, and it was
on
fantastic.
the
See, I
cheesesteak
love
thing.
No,
banana
on my
pepper.
hand.
It was on a little cripple part of the chicken wing. I normally get banana peppers on my pizza. So.
Yes.
Oh,
they're good
so
on-
does Samantha. Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
good on pizza. I never tried it though on the sandwich. I'll have to go back. We'll have to go back. But
It's they
Get
have
the
good sandwiches.
Italian, that hot Italian, that's got all that on there.
Yeah.
yeah,
That was my
good
nickname
bread.
in high school.
Oh, that bread.
yeah.
Hot Italian.
Yep.
Phenomenal.
So we go and this is this is the thing. So while we're waiting, we're just looking around, and I go, you made fun of me last time because I don't know where this fun fact came from, but I told him I have a bottle of all the soy sauces that I've saved from the Asian places, and I filled a bottle of soy
With the
sauce.
packets?
and a bottle of ketchup and a bottle of.
I remember that you have like a whole big gallon jug of Taco Bell sauce.
And you know what? He didn't know that you could actually go to the grocery store and buy a bottle of
right.
Taco
You can,
Bell.
yeah.
He's like,
You can buy Arby's.
Yeah, he's like, you can, and I'm like,
Chick-fil-A,
yes.
everything now.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A, I've seen a lot. They have nice packaging.
I haven't seen that there. I haven't yet to eat at a Chick-fil-A.
Eh.
Yeah,
Do you know
it's,
why?
It's
He
not
and I-
impressive.
He and I
know.
talked. No, he and I talked about.
Go to KFC and get the sandwich that's made from chicken. There's no bread. It's a chicken patty and a chicken patty with stuff in the middle, and there's no bread. That is your bread. It's like
Too much
huge,
chicken.
huge.
Wait a minute.
How could you go wrong?
The top and lower buns are just chicken.
It's a big flat piece of chicken on top and bottom with like.
I wonder if
totally
you could get
crunchy.
like the half and half
It's
spicy,
called
half regular.
Double down or something like that.
And
I
it's
don't
all
know.
chicken. And there's a Cane's opening up on 58 too.
Yeah,
I
those
have
aren't bad.
never
I like
been-
Cane's.
I've Never been.
I
to
like
it.
Cane's. It's good.
The only thing close to that I've had was the barbecue place further down Moosehead. They
Yeah.
used to have a burger that was toasted cheese.
Yeah, I had that. They
cheese
called it
and-
like the heart attack.
yeah.
Yeah. Did Tiny Tim open Cane's?
He opened crutches.
Oh, that's it. I'm sorry.
The competitor, it didn't last long.
No, it didn't have a leg to stand on. Oh, that hurt. Sorry.
You know what? I'll
Sorry.
take that over a rehearsed joke any day.
right.
Right, we talked about the
Look at the look
I know
again.
it's cheesy, but
No,
hey.
you're lying. Dude, you've been lying in wait. You got a lot locked and loaded. You've been on
We're gonna start
point.
calling him the Predator.
He's
Oh.
on point. Yes.
Yeah.
Predator A1. There you go. So I hit him with this fun fact out of nowhere. I don't know why. I just said, yeah, I still got that. I got a bottle of soy sauce now. And he's like, really? And I go, yeah. He goes, do not ask for any,
Any condiments?
but I ended up getting it. The girl said,
Would you just take these and leave?
no.
Well, no, their ketchup. Oh no, the places with the pump.
He said
He's
that
probably going to bring like a wineskin in under his arm.
Ziploc bag.
Oh yeah. Cut the corner.
No, because some of them you can
He
fill the
said
little
that,
clear
yes.
plastic cup, and they have lids.
Right.
Yes.
Those are nice.
That's the
That's
awesome
cordial.
way to
How
do
many
it.
did you take?
But they didn't have the lids here.
Oh.
Right. He said that exact
Little
thing.
shot glasses
Right.
for the tiki bar.
He looked around and he goes, where's the containers? I said, for what? And then, I'm thinking, they give us Tupperware?
Yeah.
But no, they'll give you to-go ketchup
Yep. They got
packs.
Yeah.
So I got a
Right.
bunch.
That's more
I got,
for dining
throw him
there.
about 14 in there. He's
Yeah.
getting a little low at home.
Yeah.
Can you load her up?
right.
Right.
I like a lot of ketchup.
We did look at the.
She puts two
got-
handfuls in, and he just stands there with the bag open,
Yeah.
looking at her like,
Trick or treat.
Exactly what I was thinking. They have malt vinegar too.
I love malt vinegar on fries.
They have it there.
Or mayo.
That's good.
There's only one
Tartar sauce.
A lot of either Cedar Point had big, thick fries with the vinegar on it,
Yeah, but you could go to Berardi's and get those.
or near us for the audience out
Right.
there is has two names, O Armors or Hot Dog Heaven, or is it O Armor Hot Dog Heaven?
It's just
It's Hot Dog Heaven now.
Oh, is it? But it used to be
It was O'Flanagan and Armor, and then Armors left town, and it was just O'Flanagan, but it was still called Armors.
Okay.
And then Flanagan sold to
Because
someone else.
Dude, they had some good.
and it's not great.
They used to have great fries that you could
The
load
fries
up
are still good.
the vinegar.
That's about it.
yeah.
And
The
you
rest is
He
downhill.
changed the chili sauce.
Changed
and
the hot dogs.
really? Oh
Yeah.
boy.
It's sad.
Yeah.
And you know, the dining room, it seems even, it's like smaller than when it was just a little house.
and now you got to go upstairs.
Yeah, and you can go upstairs. That's usually not open, but there's like nobody there ever.
Really?
It's
not
funny
good.
you say that because
My son and I used to go there all the time and sit at this one table. Then it burned down. It's just
Yeah.
not the same.
yesterday, day before yesterday, I'm like, which was Sunday, right? No, Sunday. It was Sunday that I drove by, and I'm like, man, I'm thinking I'm gonna get myself some Hot Dog Heaven, and I'm like, I don't feel like waiting in line, and I had it in my
Are they
head.
open?
I had it in my
Nobody
head
there.
that I was gonna go get a burrito from La Plaza at the
Yeah.
IGA. So I'm like driving past Hot Dog Heaven, and there was like one car in the parking lot. And I'm like, that's weird.
There's
so I'm
always
like,
just
in my head,
one
I'm like,
car.
that's even a better reason to get a big burrito from La Plaza.
It's true. We went and I pulled in. I was like, oh, I didn't see a car. I had to make sure. I
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
wait, let me see if it's open. Middle of the day on a weekend.
yeah.
Like, oh,
You're kidding. Yeah, normally there's a line out the door.
And just somebody we've talked about on the show before that was gone for the winter is now back.
Taco Mike.
Taco Mike is back at the Pier Station at the corner of 58 Middle Ridge.
I thought I saw on their Facebook
Oh,
page that they were
really?
going to be back. Yeah.
they're by Dairy Queen and
Yes.
stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any particular days or
I think last year they were there Monday through
The
Friday.
good stuff?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Do you know what?
yeah,
I'll stop out there if they're there tomorrow because I got to
one
run
of my
out.
friends was just rubbing me because he lives in Elyria. I'm going to go. Or we started talking about tacos. And he mentioned Taco Mike's. And I go,
Taco Mike.
Oh man, that's
What do they
the
have there?
shit.
They have burritos and tacos.
Hot dogs?
No hot dogs.
The only thing
And
I,
if they did, they would probably be better than
I saw
other
on their
places.
menu is they did have a taco pizza, which is a giant.
Pizza
Yeah.
made out of taco.
It's,
Who would've
but-
thought?
But it uses
Yeah.
that pulled pork with the au jus that you could get.
Oh
remember?
yeah. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yes,
Oh.
and it has this au jus, but they showed the price on it, so which the
Did that
cost.
deter
Yeah.
you?
Well,
It was over 5.
Oh, that's the case.
I'm out.
Forget it.
Yeah, he's out.
It hurts.
And next week we're having a guest on
Jeffrey Street.
Jeffrey Street.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jeffrey
really?
Street. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jeffrey Street's
Who's
going to
going
be here.
to Zoom?
I'm going to change his name to Jeffrey Cul-de-sac so
No.
nobody knows who he is.
He's going to
Right.
be sitting right next to you.
Jeffrey Way?
Yeah, he'll be sitting right next. Bring your you gotta
Jeffrey
bring-
Drive. Just got to remind me.
I will. But
I thought you were getting.
I am.
Jeffrey
Just in
Boulevard.
case. Just in case.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, but he'll be here, and
That's cool.
And for the audience out there, James Quinn, I talked to him. I was telling you, talked to him, and he wants to come in. We'll Zoom. He's in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Zoom in because they got that new production company in his new film, The 12th Letter.
Yeah, I think that's the name of
that's
it.
coming out. So yeah. So
did we miss all the other ones?
No, his other
Well,
one
1 through 11 we ignored, and then we're like, oh, they're shutting off our service.
I
So,
see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I know we're always. I go by
Yeah.
his water bottle, but audience members,
Can we do one more? I
Yeah,
want
go ahead,
I want to
go
do
ahead.
your number 5.
Yeah, there you go. Do number
With
5.
or without fries? You want to make it a meal?
Let's make it. I'd like to upgrade
Number
it.
5.
Yeah.
What it is I for the audience too, where I get the subject. I
Oh,
write
I
down the
almost
subjects.
already know what it means. Go ahead. Loser.
What it is, we're going to get a new fridge. All right,
Yeah.
and we want to get a stainless steel. Well,
Are you just tired of hauling blocks of ice up to keep your food cold every day?
with that great big pincher thing.
And his ice chest.
It's so frosted over that you can only put a popsicle in there.
And it looks like it's hairy because it's so old.
the worst?
There's a woolly mammoth in it.
You put something into the middle and it just instantly gets absorbed. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's like Narnia.
So yeah, that look on his face. You made yourself laugh on that.
I did.
Yeah,
Okay,
no. So I'm cleaning out. All right,
help it. We're protecting
and
ourselves.
I'm trying to clean out one fridge because there's 2 fridges upstairs.
There's only 2 people that live here.
now.
2 upstairs,
Yeah.
3 downstairs, and 1 in the garage.
They're
Yeah,
dropping
you've got a
like
fridge
flies.
down here.
We do. I have my fridge here. that I'm cleaning. You can see it's getting less and less in there.
Is there one in the garage?
That's a freezer.
Oh.
That's an upright freezer, and then I have an upright back here, and then
So you got 2 freezers, 2 refrigerators,
3 fridges, and we're gonna get rid of one.
Can you get rid of like 3
No,
because you're getting a new one?
What I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna save in the POD for like a beer fridge
That's
down
fine.
here.
Okay,
and
all right,
for us.
all right.
And then up there we're gonna just have 2. One is the main fridge, and then when you have
Your backup fridge.
He's going to have them all in a big line.
You don't need that much anymore. I know you're probably programmed like our fam. Like when I make a meal, I make it like gallons.
Yes,
But-
You don't have to do that anymore.
It's you and your mom. And she's
Seriously,
80.
I mean,
She eats
you're
bird
wasting
seed.
a lot. You'll
Yeah.
waste a lot.
but I eat leftovers. I eat
Well,
leftovers.
You can
You know
keep them
what?
in your fridge.
You can still eat leftovers, but you don't have to have enough for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
maybe
Make it for 3 days.
maybe it's a
you know?
programming thing growing
I
up.
know your
Yeah.
mom isn't like chowing down on everything.
No, she like pecks at birdseed in
Yeah.
the driveway. I saw her out there when I pulled in. She was just pecking.
yeah.
so in the process of cleaning out,
Yeah.
all right, just stuff like I saved over there those 2 blue bottles. That's I found
Metamucil?
No, it's Brioski. I didn't even know they made it anymore.
What is it?
It's an antacid, and it was from look at his face. It's from 2016.
It's probably from
It's just an old school label.
It's from 1816.
Yeah, I used to see that on the Little Rascals.
1916.
Time to take your medicine, Spanky. Ah,
Right.
Who's gonna grease Weezer?
Get
Right.
your bicarb.
Well, in cleaning
was
out
it sitting
stuff-
by the Limburger cheese?
No, I pulled out a shrimp ring. All right, because you ever bought the shrimp rings?
Yeah.
That you buy-
How long ago did you buy said shrimp ring?
Well, the shrimp was white. All right,
Yeah.
right.
Well, it used to put it this way. It probably used to weigh like 2 pounds.
Yeah.
Now it's down to 3 ounces.
So
It's like you have to add water.
yeah, did you have to rehydrate it?
Yeah.
Do you have a rehydrator here and behind one of your fridges?
You could add it to a cup of noodles and let it sit and steep.
So did you let it thaw and try it?
He dropped it and it shattered.
It broke the tile.
I actually did. I didn't try it.
Yeah.
I opened it up and looked at it because shrimp. Look at There's a lick on his.
Yeah, that's
Look at him shaking his.
Yeah.
I mean, so you hate to waste.
Well, it's already gone. Yeah. You have to just cut your losses and just like empty that refrigerator.
I'm
Cook
trying-
what you can, make
Right.
it soup, stew, whatever.
Right, right.
Like my mom used to, like we knew the freezer broke when we came home and she's making everything.
right.
The freezer broke. Make what
You
you
had to
can,
have
throw
that.
everything away.
Yeah.
Throw it away if you can't,
Plus, if you got stuff in there that's like that,
yeah,
like, do you
you
know-
can't donate it. They'll
Right.
arrest you.
yeah, attempted murder, poisoning.
Yeah, right?
Dude,
And if he did ever cook it for his mom, they'd get him on murder.
Right.
Right, dude. They had in the fridge. There was popsicles, and have you ever had it when they're too long?
They're gooey and
There's syrup.
Just
Like
with
the
a
one I
stick
gave you
in
the
it.
other day.
Oh,
gave
yeah.
him
But
one
you know
terrible.
what? When you were 8 years old, you would eat that shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
This
48 years old and he just ate one.
You can get through that.
Yeah.
You just rinse
Oh,
it.
but it was a bomb pop. So
Yeah.
it was
Oh,
Wait
Bob
a
Hops are
minute.
Or how
different.
about the bomb
No.
pops that used to be this
Yeah,
big? And
now
put them in the
yes.
freezer so
No.
long they're down to like just like
the one he gave me
They're
was
like
that.
it was never big in the first place.
It's like the
they
Arctic
weren't like
cap.
that since we were kids.
shrinking.
I thought
I was
he just
pitching him.
said,
Ed goes, "I'll eat one. Here you go."
He's getting ready to pitch it. I go, dude, it's a bomb pop. It can't go bad.
Yeah,
He
but
goes,
it can.
it can taste like everything in the freezer though.
And normally it's green peppers.
yeah, green peppers or like some sort of meat.
he gave it to me. It was just bigger than the stick. What? He's laughing.
It's like somebody licked it and put it back in. Yeah, I can't finish this one.
I opened it. I asked him. He's ready. So I peeled off the paper and I
Had
go,
no ridges left. You know how they're ridged?
Yeah, they
Like-
had rocket fins.
Yeah, now it's just like a
Smooth.
it did. And I go, I took off the paper and I go,
Man, thanks, dude.
I was happy first. It was a bomb pop,
Now it's SpaceX. It changed. Used to be like a rocket. Now it's just this
I was
skinny.
excited. And I'm like, Mug, man, this is awesome. I look at it and I go, There's something.
Shaped like a wiener.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with the colors were faded.
It wasn't red, white, and blue.
It was the.
It was
white-
like mother of pearl, seafoam green, and orange.
And this is true too. So what I did, I thought, well, I gotta taste it because
Of course you do.
They
No,
use-
you didn't have to taste it. It wouldn't have been rude to not taste it.
And I did
Right.
ask him. I did this one, and almost like it got it was
Oh.
just bigger than the stick.
It's like popsicle snot.
Yeah, it went,
Ew.
and I was like,
Ew.
dude, I was done before he turned around. I'm like,
Yeah.
"That's good."
He sucked that thing down and was licking
Yeah.
those chops.
Maybe they're really old.
Got another one?
Yeah.
I did
The
it.
stick is
Another
redwood.
I was going to say it's an extinct wood.
Yeah. It's prehistoric.
They're not allowed to use anymore. Like
Stone.
ash.
Yeah, right.
It was made out of ash.
It's
Made out of
Chinese
tusk.
rosewood.
Elephant tusk.
So the ivory trade.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. So I didn't,
Yeah.
I got rid of the shrimp, but there's things I found in there that have been. What's the maximum you do on meat? A year?
They say 6 months is, but I'll push it. Like if you freeze certain things, I have a
'Cause you have a
vacuum.
lot of meat.
I have a vacuum sealer
Yeah.
where it's like a chamber, and it's like the stuff you get in
That
the store.
extends
So
the
that
life on
really
it, right?
does
Yeah.
change things.
That's a game
But-
changer.
And it's thicker bags.
But you get into a habit of keeping it way too long. Now instead of keeping it a year, I'm seeing things for like I just got to
Like
cut
the
my
needles
losses,
on E, but you're
start
still
over.
going to try to drive.
Yeah, yeah.
We can make it.
I did it to keep it
1984 is
fresher.
not too
I did it
bad.
to keep it fresher and save
Yes,
food
yes.
and not waste.
Yeah,
And what I'm
see?
doing is I'm keeping more longer and it's still wasted.
Yeah.
So you
So you're
what's your
wasting
what-
more
I have to
and
do that.
spending more.
So I'll have
all
a
at the
story
same
next
a
time.
year, right? Because
I don't know.
When I was
You
over
can
at
kinda
your
look
place,
at
you
it.
had that
Have a
that
chest freezer, yeah.
chest freezer
And
with
then we have a fridge upstairs. Same thing everywhere.
Yeah,
But
but
he-
you got like 6 people at your house.
Not anymore. Not so much, but
no. But you also said you had
How many coffee makers you have, Ed? Oh, he got you on that
Are
one.
you getting ready to downsize?
I don't know. Thought about it, but who knows?
No.
I can lay my eyes on about 4 right now. We're not even.
Oh, well, audience members, you've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on our website, which is edmoneylive.com, where it's real people have real conversations about life. Again, go to the main site, check out all the things, like, share,
I'll
subscribe.
go where I want. It's my beautiful body.
You're normally listening to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Chuck.
We'll see ya.
The Brody Spider. I'm telling you.
My father gave me a small loan of $1 million.
What was it?
I don't know.
You,
Donald
you
Trump.
don't see him, but you always hear him as the monk.
Hey, hey, hey.
And last but not least, always keeping us in balance and check. It's Insano Wayno right over here.
We'll see ya.
Audience members, again, thank you for all the things you do. Check out all the people. I forgot that I save it for next time, the autoerotic asphyxiation, but go ahead.
Can we get a shout out to a bunch of people? James
Yes,
Quinn,
yes,
Kinsley
James.
Finari, Robbie Barnes, Grace from Muscle Vodka, Maria Poppins, Beacon Nesbitt, and Joe Hall.
And Beth K.
And Beth K.
What's up, Beth?
Yeah, and Jeffrey Street.
And everybody else
And
that
everybody
listens
else
because
who
we love you guys and we love the
do.
feedback.
Thank
Oh
you.
my God.
Thank you. Dax.
Good and bad, except for yours, Rankus.
This will be Dax in the song Wholehearted. Check it out at the end. Thank you. Always remember that you are somebody and don't be materialistic because it gets you nowhere. Yummy. And after that, we are out of here.
Looked at my phone like every other second. My future was blurry and numb. A tunnel where there's no light. Oh, but then you came and sat right next to me. Your eyes, they glowed and filled me up. We had never met before that time, but I just knew that we'd end up. You took it, took away my loneliness. Oh, I know it, you're making me wholehearted. Together is always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted. We jumped off the subway leading nowhere. You wore I will always remember it. How you turned everything around. I will always remember it. How you got me off the battleground. How you got me off the battleground. Yeah. You took it, you took it. Took away my loneliness, so I know it, I know it. You're making me wholehearted. Together, together is always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted.
You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money, brought to you by 3 Bowls of Crunch Production. Late Night with Ed Money is a copyrighted show, and any unauthorized reproduction for sale is strictly prohibited without written and or verbal consent from Ed Money. Otherwise, we'll find out where you live and beat the shit out of you. Thank you for listening.